Mr. Bhagat. Hello, Mr. Babisha. I think there have been a little connection problem for Mr. Babisha Amit Goyal. So as we wait for Mr. Babisha have a stable connection, I will talk to you about the short brief about the Korean Summit Connected for Change. So this Korean Summit presentation is we will talk about all the what will change about the Korean Summit. We'll have a lot of diversity, right, from the Korean
Can
Summit
you see my
itself.
screen?
Okay. Uh, yes, you are screen
Now,
share.
can you see? All right. Um, Hello, the collaboration which we are going to do in this summit. Okay, so a brief introduction about me. I'm Shamit Goyal, and my social project which I submitted in Istanbul Youth Summit was on microfinance solutions. And gratefully, me and my team won the best group out of all of them. And I had a diverse team compromising from Indonesia, India, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Kenya, and Taiwan. So what are the point I want to make here is that collaboration and diversity, accompanied by unity, is the most crucial aspect you can find yourself in this youth summit. Because without collaboration, without diversity, you are just going to achieve nothing. So, collaboration as well as diversity and unity is the main thing. Now, I know that you may lack behind some motivations or you may lack challenges because there are some disciplinary barriers or there are some language barriers, for example. Or you may not understand the language.
Hello, Mr. Babisha. Is everything all right? I think you have a little connection problem because your voice is going in and out of connection.
I'm your partners, you may not able to comprehend the ideas perfectly to your. Now, I understand that you may have some barriers with your partners, that there may be some miscommunication of the ideas, miscommunication of the research which you're going to do. But that's totally understandable in case of a research. As being a group project, there might be some bit clashes or there might be some misarrangement between you and your partner. But that's the most exciting part about you are going to come out of your comfort zone, talk to your partner, discuss, exchange research and make your project the best after best because it has came through a different way, a difficult way, harsh way of some clashes or some disarrangements, and then it is the most complete, most comprehensive project which have been made out of you guys. And that's why I come to the point in which there must be some importance which would make your project a one out of blue, which is more different than anyone else in this. So what do you think when I say you should collaborate. Or what do you mean when I say you should have a unity and diversity while being in a group? See, being in a group and also exchanging ideas while communication will be a challenge. But let me tell you, it will be a great help in your collective action and make a strong relationships. Because if you make connections now, it will it will boost up your career because you will be able and you will learn the lifelong skill of communication as well as making connections with unknown people with whom you can share real world change in the community and you can unlock the solutions you're going to present and also revolutionize the world in the future. And that's how I would say that collaboration will maximize your resources of the time and funding talent and make your solution the most efficient and the most effective out of all the groups and all the best for that. Now, how do you leverage them? How do you take the most benefit out of those topics? See, if I talk about change, and if I talk about impact, these both are different terms. And my involvement in Istanbul Youth Summit has taught me this prospect of looking at this that sharing knowledge as well as taking knowledge from others can be very beneficial. Because when you learn the skill of listening others rather than speaking faster or speaking more, then it might be a disadvantage to you guys. So let me tell you from my personal advice, listen to others, have some empathy, and also understand each another's ideas and work together so that you can create a change. Because they are about to unlock the solutions that can be adapted locally as well as internationally. And the best part, you don't even have to leave your um, comfort zone to make it happen. Now, I also agree that there might be some challenges, but let's face it, collaboration across borders and disciplines can sometimes feel like you are just trying to get out your Wi-Fi to work perfectly in every room of your house. And it might be sometimes frustrating also. But you might have someone who loves deep theoretical discussions. There might be some who just get straight to the point and show some statistical graphs, statistical data. But it's about finding a common language in which you will ignore all your language barriers or all your demographic barriers, and you will just leave and you will just love the learning and the process of making connections and doing a research, building trust and relationships, and navigating through a cultural differences, which can feel like learning a new dance or singing music, which will make your journey fun, musical, adaptable, and just ready to be pivot in this journey, like a good dance partner, good dance buddy, whatever you like. Now, academic research is the most crucial part. It is like GPS for the policymakers like you guys. And research provides evidence-based solution. And without it, decisions cannot be based on assumptions or just facts or just statistical graphs which you just put on from internet or some chat GPT. You have to be very much analytical about it. If you want to solve climate change, we need the data, not the data you find from AI or some internet websites. You have to put your mind, your theory, your practice, even your knowledge. You have to make your own opinions that as a researcher or as a student, I feel like this should happen and this should be the solution for this particular problem. Think of it as an academic research, as the behind the scenes superhero who is doing all the tasks. And it's often unrecognized, but absolutely essential as well as reward giving at the end when the trophy times come and you will be given the best group or the best presenter, everything. And just make sure the global solutions are grounding in reality. Nothing that you might just use some internet websites or use some AI. So that would be not analytical, not they will be enough and fosterable to provide some grounded reality. So don't just wishful, be analytical and be graphical as well as with your researches and the policies which you're going to make in this Korea Youth Summit as well as in the future. And with this, I would like to say thank you and say all the best to you. We all love a good theory, but if it doesn't turn into an action, it's like building a fancy research. So, to make findings actionable, young researchers like you need to think about how your work can solve real world problems and just find a recipe, create a recipe, start from the scratch and make and just keep refining them and adjusting until it works out to be the best research and best researchers and come out of comfort zone and just make connections. make friendships, make relationships, and just come out of comfort zone and be empathetical. That's very important. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you, Mr. Bhavisha, for sharing your experience for this presentation and also for sharing for everyone here that's in the call today. The topic is very, you know, impaction. So everyone here is very young and very have a ambition mind. They're all young leaders like you, Mr. Bhavisya, and it's also great that you also have a real life experience. So you can tell the people like how you did it, how you from the start from the scratch that you have no experience also, and how do you succeed in it? Maybe you can share that to the audience.
Yeah, so as I said in my presentation, my the main topic and my main agenda in the Sunday Summit was to create connections as well as understand each other's minds. So as I talked about, I chose microfinance solutions. So my main agenda was to understand what the microfinance solutions is, and as I talked about, I chose microfinance solutions because microfinance solutions provides
I think we have a connection problem with Mr. Bhavisya. Hello, Mr. Bhavisya. All right. Is everything all right with the connection? Hello, Mr. Bhavisya.
am I yeah, so as my journey in Sunwheel Summit, as I said in my presentation as well, was about to make connections and be empathetical about what others are saying. And as I was working on microfinance solutions, so my main agenda was to understand what me and my group think about the financial inclusivity, as well as what they think about how the economy of the world is changing. So based on that particular idea, we just did day and night researches. We took out some graphs, and then we interpreted them, analyzed them, made some numbers out of it, and then we provided solutions to change the poverty in the world.
Okay, there's a lot of steps to take, right, Mr. Bhavisya? Like the one you talk about, like taking small steps, walking around and get out of your comfort zone is a good motivation for everyone. So everyone that's here will have like a motivation from the uh, speaker that you've said also for this prioritization. I feel like I should also get out of my comfort zone and start to interact with other people, communicate, and have empathetical communication with everyone. It makes like all of us make want to do something about it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bhavisha, for answering the quick question from the moderator. Wow, that is a lot. We have covered a lot. Now it's time to hear from you, everyone in the audience. Before we go straight to the Q&A session, we will have a documentation session. So please, everyone in the call, open your camera and use the visual background. Uh, for Mr. Bhavisya as well, you can turn on your camera and smile for the camera. For the committee, are you ready for the documentation session? Everyone in the chat, in the call, you can all turn on your camera because we'll answer the documentation session.
Okay, guys, for those that haven't turned on their camera, can you guys please turn on their camera? Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna take the photo in 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank
All
you,
right,
guys.
community, thank you very much for the documentation session. We'll go straight into the Q&A. What question do you guys have about the summit, your role, or anything else that have on your mind? You can maybe type it in chat, or you can raise your hand and ask it by turning on your mic. That's also is fine. But I think we have one here from Hania. One of those questions is, how did you choose your topic? Maybe Mr. Bhavisya, you can answer this question.
So we chose the SDG number 8, which was decent work and economic growth. So our first step to choosing topic was to understand the SDGs, which were provided to us in Istanbul Youth Summit. So we chose SDG number 8, which is decent work and economic growth. Now, after choosing the topic, it was not over for us. We need to find a real world solution as well as a real world problem, which is affecting millions of people around the world. So we chose then more than 1,080 farmers in Asia are suffering from great poverty, as well as millions from around the world are being malnourished, and also they are facing lack of financial solutions so that they could yield the crops. So that was our main solution. And also in countries like India, Pakistan, Indonesia, they're facing a great employment crisis. So to fix that, our team chose a topic that we should provide some financial solutions to help these people out so that they can train their skills as well as make something, a living out of them. So that was our steps. Thank you for the question.
Okay, Mr. Rufus, that's a great step to choosing your topic. So your choose topic has have a word impactful meaning. So you and the team have a lot of probably a lot of the question, right? So a lot of brain networking as well. So that is how you choose a topic, so you can win an award for your topic as well. So that's the answer for your question, Hania. Is there anyone else that wanna have to ask a question for Mr. Bhavisya, our honor speaker? Okay, from Hanin, are you gonna tell us more about the traveling process? So, for the pre-orientation right now is talk about how we are connecting for a change, but about this question is mainly about how we as a team of youth break the boundaries team traveling process. So it's mainly not for this kind of topic pre-orientation. So if you have like for the event itself, you can save the question for our team. So this session is only for Mr. Bhavisya. So yeah, if you want to ask like how you get fully funded, how the travel works, how the event on the D-Day works, you have to ask us as a WBB team. So for this session specifically, is only for Mr. Bhavisya. So maybe you
Okay,
can.
maybe Fico, I will help you for answer the questions about the traveling. And first of all, hello guys. My name is Alba. I'm the project manager. I'm the training and development team from team leader from Yotta Brick Boundaries. And hello, Bafisha. Thank you so much for the presentations. We've been meet each other for Istanbul Youth Summit projects, and then I will try to answer the questions from Hanin. But are you gonna tell us more about the traveling process? Actually, last pre-orientation we discussed it about the traveling process a little bit. Although we will have another sessions for telling the traveling process, but right now since I know if you traveling required visas, we recommend you to apply as tourist visas. It's more, I would say, like it's more efficient to go to Korea. It's easier. So we recommend you to apply as a tourist visa if you need any additional documentations, such as maybe you need invitations letter or something like the other documentation you need. You can contact admin and then we will try to help you to get the invitation letter. I hope that answer your questions.
Okay, thank you, Henin, for the question, and thank you as well for Mr. Albana for our from our team, OEB, from Training and Development team. Okay, I will ask again for the candidates or the participants that have been in the call. If you have any more questions for Mr. Bhavisya, feel free to ask in the chat or open your mic. I think most of this question is also for YBB team. How does the participant sponsorship works? And second one is I had a question, how is it fully funded when you have to already submit to installments?
Okay, let me answer first question first. How does the participant sponsorship works? Actually, if you do some sponsorships, it's about you with the sponsors, with the sponsor that you are looking for a sponsor partner. So it's only about you and then the sponsor. So, but by the sponsorship, mean like they will help you. It depends on the agreement. Maybe like some of the sponsor they will help your travel fee, such as like flight tickets, accommodations, and so I mean the accommodation obviously will be in the fee included. So like maybe they will help the flight ticket to Korea return. That's what by mean like sponsorship, or maybe in the project you have. So they will help some project financial planning, or maybe here we have Bafisha actually. Do you have any experience with the sponsorships, Bafisha? Like when you are joining Istanbul Youth Summit, are you looking for a sponsorship? Or do you want to share with us?
Yeah, I do look for sponsorship. Unfortunately, I did not one. But my experience was as I was provided with a sponsorship proposal from by BB. So me and my team filled the proposal. We wrote all of the ideal proposal and we sent to different investors and the people who are wealthy living in Turkey. Unfortunately, we didn't got any response from the investors, but yeah, we got some ideas from them that they would like to help and give some ideas, but we didn't got any sponsorship. So I don't think I have any experience with sponsorship.
All right, thank you so much.
Sorry.
So yeah, actually, it's not only like about when you are offering some sponsorships to some, like sponsors. That's mean like it's not always mean you gonna be successful. Like last week, like we are told about how you have to like send to like more than once, like even like 100 or more than that, to looking for the sponsor, right? So it's like Buffy said so it's not only about the money. We are talking also about the experience. We are also getting like gaining a networking with the maybe like the professionals in this means, or maybe like you can find some other company that giving scholarships, like while you are sending the sponsor, like they are also like explaining about their company, and then you will get interesting about this. So I think that's about the sponsorships itself. So okay. If that answers your questions, Mina here, Farhan, I will jump to other question, which is from Hania. I had a question: how is it fully funded when you have already submitted the 2 installments? So actually, here's the process, right? Why we want the fully funded candidate to apply as a second, like first and second installment. It's for guaranteed, which is mean like for all fully funded, like we're gonna cover like the accommodations and the meals, and so the hotels. And then why we want the fully funded candidate to apply it to like do a full installment. It is just for a guarantee. So if you already if after the ESA scoring and then also the interview, the candidate is a win as a fully funded candidate, the installment itself, it's gonna be a refund for the participants. So some the case is like this, right? What we are experience is like when we get the candidates already, but like they canceled it, like they didn't come to the event. So but we already booked the hotel, book the meals and all the needs. So it's just more guaranteed for us that they will come to the event, because that's why we want the fully funded candidate to pay a first and the second installment. Yeah. I hope that answered the questions. Next, what happened if visa is denied? So actually, like these questions also already answered in the previous sections. I hope that you can follow up from the YouTube videos, because like we are recording each pre-orientation sessions. I just don't want to, because like these questions is get over and again and again. So I hope that you will watch our YouTube recorded video about the visas. And it's like from last week, actually. No, to last week, because last week we have a holiday. It's from 2 weeks later ago. Maybe you can take from the YouTube. I'm sure you couldn't join in. Yeah, don't worry about it. I have a question. It's already answered. Okay. Okay, from Samantha, your questions are already answered by Bafisius. But Bafisius, maybe you want to explain more here with microphone, please.
Yeah, I think she should start writing her ideas and expressing it to the brands and companies as soon as possible, because as early as better it would be for her, because as soon as company will know about your idea, they will get also the time to sponsor you. And I think June 30 is just arriving so early and time passes. So yeah, you should start. All the best for your funding.
Yes. So about the question for Samantha, so for the Bavisia, for the letter that you should start as soon as possible for submitting your proposal and ideas for the sponsorship, also as for the fully funded program. So we have one other question here. I had a question: what percentage of participants will get fully funded from Zainayatul Afifa, maybe from the TND team? And answer this question as well.
In my case, it was 10 fully funding and 50 partially funded.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Mr. Bafisha Amit.
I mean, for the fully funded itself, we will cover as 100% on the event day, right? In the day, which is like it's gonna be like 4-day events. It's included will be in the accommodations, meals, and other like event kits, like event fees. It's all written in the guideline, and then the other self-funded part, it could be like it's from your funding, your money, it's your monies, or you can find a funding from the company or any other partnership that you can find, as we mentioned last 2 weeks. The next question: Will we travel around the city? So, like the questions, we as a training and development team, trying to make most efficient program. We would like, because like we are not about the travel agencies, but we are more like competitions here, like international summits and competitions. We are focused on the program, but yes, we are trying our best to find the best locations from I mean, which is mean like the hotels and the halls to make you like easier to strolling around the cities. Or maybe it's not decided yet, but or maybe like we can make a separate, I mean, like program that's travel to some heritage places in Seoul.
Okay, we have some more question from Hanin. So the tickets will be on our tweet, and what's gonna happen when we are arrived there? The second question is from Miss Samantha. My following question: if the company wants to include the exposure, for example, like me taking a picture with the printed logo of the company during the event, is it okay?
So yeah, the first questions is we gonna we gonna provide uh, airport assistance from airport to the hotels. But for the time, it will be announced when the day is closer to the program. So don't worry about it. Based on the experience, we are making some time arrangement to having airport assistance. It's basically because our participant is coming from all around the world, so we make a time arrangement. So at that time, with some participants, we will go to the hotel together with the service. So it will be announced when the day is closer. So don't worry about it. We will have also like a WhatsApp group when we are already like fixed participants that will come to the program. So don't worry about it. So Bafisha, I mean, what's your experience when you are first arrived? Did you use our like airport assistance, and how do you match with your team?
To be completely honest with this, I was completely nervous and shy because it was my first solo travel outside my home nation, India. And I was completely surprised when I see all of the students and mentors standing outside the Burger King. It was completely surprising. So we all met at Burger King at the Turkey airport, and there we all met. And as Zoom user asked, we travel around the city. So in our case, our first night was on the cruise. We went on a Bosphorus cruise. We had a dinner. We danced. We sang songs, and we take a tour of the Turkey Istanbul city, which was completely amazing and outstanding in my point of view. And he is the only Uzbek, and I think in my case also there was only one from Uzbekistan. He was from my team, and yeah, so it could be a pretty wild experience to come out of comfort zone, and it is going to be a great experience and a memory which will be cherished for all of your life. It's a great experience.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing the experience. I hope for the Korea Summits program, it will be also unforgettable experience for all of us here. And I just want to make clear, Hanin. So, like for the flight ticket, it will be on yours. But if you have some sponsorships, maybe they will cover your flight ticket also. So the next question is gonna be from someone says already answered, but Bafisha too. It depends on your agreement actually. If we choose an as a fully funded, is it the money refunded? Yes. If you are chosen as a fully funded participant, how will we know if we have been selected for fully funded? So the fully funded sections, it will be there will be announcement for interview. After the interview, there will be also announcement for the final announcement, which is you will be selected or chosen as a fully funded participant. So please wait, because the registration is it's already closed, but right now we are scoring the essays that you wrote, right? And there will be announcement for interview session. So make sure you follow up your emails. I hope that answer your questions.
Okay, I think the Q&A session has been going long enough. I think that's all for the Q&A session. We have answered a lot of questions from Mr. Bafisha and Mr. Tubagus Albana from our team at the TND team. As we wrap up, I hope we are walking away not only informed but inspired, everyone. This summit is your space to connect, to collaborate, and to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Remember, change doesn't happen alone. It happens when you passionate youth, all of you, come together. Thank you for being here, for showing up with a purpose
I
for
think
being
it's
need a better tomorrow. Until we met the summit, keep dreaming, keep connecting, and keep believing in the change you can create. For Mr. Bavisya before we end the event.
thank you so much for having me here, and I would like to say all the best to all of you guys for your experience, and have a good day. Have a good time in Korea. May you find BTS over there, sing some songs with the K-pop, and be part, make connections, and enjoy your time. It's going to be a great memory. All the best.
Okay.
감사합니다, 바피시아. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you, Mr. Bavisya, for the last word. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming to the Pre-Orientation Korean Youth Summit 2025. Hope you all having a great and wonderful day. We, as a team of OEV, will be signing off. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.